We are back. Race number 2, Daytona Beach, Florida. Who's amped up? So we are doing this online, so we can't really skip any sessions here. We already just did qualifying during the intro. Looks like Hope Torres, the road course ringer, has gotten the pole by just over a tenth. Second player car is Tristan Grace with a 203.455, and we got Jess Hannah in fourth, and Carlos Perez seventh, Greg Shetner eighth, Alex Jarvie in ninth. What else we got? We got Wayne King in 14th. We got newcomer Vladimir Makarov. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. 15th, Dave Grubb 16th. Vince Curtis in 17th, Matt Moss in 20th, Mike Carroll 21st. So we got Keith Hughes way down there in 26th. I think he might be one of the last player cars. Yes, so as you can see by starting position 41, who won't be racing, we have a special guest tonight. It is Jess Hannah, our league founder and owner. Oh, hold on, I think we're having some technical difficulties. Jess, can you hear me? Okay, I think we're having some difficulties with Jess. Hopefully he can join us a little bit later on in the stream. Sorry for that. I just wanted to check on something. But as you can see, we got new sponsors for these trucks. Got some new looks, some refresh paint jobs on a lot of these trucks. So we are... Sorry, I keep switching windows. We're going to take a look at them as we go green shortly. As you can see, Hope Torres in that TRD Toyota Tundra starting on pole position tonight. Jess Hannah, same paint, just added some logos. We got the Ford Performance 29 and that number 2 Ford Ranchero, out qualifying the El Camino of Greg Shetner. So we got a little bit of a battle within battle. But yeah, it's going to be a good race. I think it's going to be a quick race, I think, about 45 minutes or so. But I'm going to show you a little something I worked on. What we got here for tonight is my keys to the race. I think all of these are going to be equally as important, but as you can see from the list here, which I forgot, you got to stay focused. It's a road course, so you're going to want to stay mentally and physically focused and in shape here, because this is going to be a very grueling race. Pit strategy, always important on road courses. My personal opinion would be, if you're farther back in the pack, you're going to want to pit earlier. If you're near the front, you're going to want to pit later, because I think the overcut is the way to go today. And number 3 is, of course, getting lucky. And no, I'm not talking about that. Takes a little bit of luck. Be good on these things, and sometimes you just got to wait for it to fall in your lap, and you'll get a win that way. Race length tonight is 18 laps, as you can see, and roughly the pit window will be 9 to 11 laps tonight. So getting ready to go green here. Let's see what happens. Good luck to all the drivers. Ooh, sorry. Besides the jittering just there, how's the stream looking so far? Everyone like the quality? Is it a higher quality tonight? Because I'm trying to stream at 1080 with a higher bit rate. So let me know if you like that over the last race we did. It's going to make small improvements as we go along. And as you can see, Hope Torres did not have the greatest start there. The number 2 of Tristan easily takes the lead going into the third turn. But I do think Hope Torres is going to be the strongest truck tonight. They are definitely the best road course racer in the field. More of a ringer, I would say, but I think it's going to be a long race. It's only 18 laps, but it is a lot longer than it shows. It's 3.5 mile track, so it's quite long for stock cars to be racing on. But let's cycle through the field a little bit and let's take a look at some of these new paints we got going on. Got the 93, same look, but not really. Sponsored by Napa. That was personally my preferred paint that I kind of wanted, but it's okay. You know, it's luck of the dice. I think it looks pretty sick with the black camo. Different look for Napa, but I like it. I'm digging it. Next up, we have Just Hannah. We covered in Pace Lap. Get a better look at that thing. Kind of a cool looking truck. Driving the Ford F-150. So we're all kind of used to seeing what that looks like. Let's cycle through the next player car here. Got the 43 El Camino of Greg Shetner. Driving that 43 Richard Petty. Kind of a unique Irish theme to it. I guess O'Reilly Auto Parts is Irish, I suppose. Oh man, these camera angles are dreadful on this track. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah. Different. Kind of a... It does look very much like a car with a truck body, so I think Greg did a decent job getting that idea of the concept. But it looks like the number 2 is got a solid lead. Still keeping an eye on that front pack in case there's any action, but let's keep cycling through. Oh, not that. Next up is the number 9 of Alex Jarvie. Got United Rentals on board. Very similar looking truck to the real thing. Not gonna lie, I just kind of copied the base, but it is what it is. I think it looks cool. Definitely stands out in a field with those neon yellow numbers. Good looker for a night race, that's for sure. But we're cruising along there. I think number 9 is currently in 13th place right now. Actually, no, he passed the 19th, so he's 12th. So just looking for a top 10 tonight after a terrible start in the last race. It's going to be a long season, so just want to get at least one win in and hopefully make the playoffs. Next up, we got Mike Carroll in the truck that wasn't last week. Definitely looks a lot better now with a little bit of paint on it, wouldn't you guys say? I told you it was a good looking truck. That Flow Car Motorsports paint. It's got a little Caesars on it as well, but hard to see when it's moving so fast. Looks like the 9 had a little bit of a stumble there, and we got that 33 looking for the pass on the inside as well, and that Monster Energy Ford F-150. Definitely a charismatic owner, charismatic driver, and can't say much about Monster, but they seem pretty charismatic to me with those bright colors. Alright. Got the 48 there in the 3M colors. Definitely an alternate scheme for these guys. These guys usually go with the conservative red, white, and sometimes black. That said, no way, Jose. We're gonna slap on some yellow and green paint. Make this baby stand out. That it does. Got the flames on there. Definitely something you don't want to have with 3M products is flames. That's cool. Jeff Gordon-esque base with Jimmy Johnson style numbers. This guy's a Hendrix fan, I can tell. Who else we got deeper in the field? All the way down. It's like, where is that 82 truck? Showing 24th on the last lap. That iRacing Ford F-150, number 82 of Keith Hughes. Cruising around mid-pack. Hopefully he can make some adjustments to that car and pit stop and get a little bit higher in the field, but I really like this paint as well. It's like classic white. red and blue. Something you definitely expect from iRacing to produce. Maybe you can get behind the simulator a little bit for the next race and get higher. Next up, we got the #1 truck. Speedco / Loves Travel Shops Chevy. Cruising right behind Keith. Again, probably not the best start to the race. Qualifying here is very important, and it's very difficult to make up any ground, especially if you don't catch a break with pit strategy or cautions. But what can you do? Hopefully luck will be on their side. Like I said, it's probably the most important strategy. Oh, what do we got over here? Somebody in the pits. Oh, the #20. I didn't even see him go into the pits, but he's 2 laps down already. Not good. Did him and the 85 have a bit of a get together, it looks like? Because the 85 is way off pace. Yikes. Sorry about that, Wayne. I did not see that. Looks like he got it right off the get-go. Just slow. Didn't even finish lap 1. Yikes. That looks terminal. Looks like the maple syrup bandit is struck again. But anyway. Wayne King's not having a good night. Alright, I was there last time. It's like reliability is a bit of an issue for these trucks, so that's something for you guys to consider when you look to upgrade is reliability, because looking like at least 1 truck or 2 trucks every race. Some of the AI trucks are having reliability issues right off the get-go, so definitely something for you guys to consider. Let's keep going down in the pack now. Alright. Let's see who else we got. I think that is all the player cars. I haven't seen the 85 truck. Our new boy, Mr. Vladimir Makarov, in the heavily inspired Soviet colors. I kind of like it because I am an F1 fan, and this, to me, looks very much like the Haas F1 livery, sort of. So if that was your inspiration, good job. You matched it. Yeah, you're gonna need plus 20 reliability if the truck keeps riding around like that. But, you know, Vladimir looking for a potential sponsor offering, and not sure what happened to him right off the start, but it's not an ideal way to start your career. But I'm sure there's some sponsor out there that would be willing to throw their colors on his truck, and I'm sure he'll do them proud as we go along. So it doesn't look like we're getting Jess back at all tonight, but it's okay. I'm here. One-man crew. That was a surprise, by the way, in case you're wondering why we were late, so I'm glad that all worked out exactly as I planned. But yeah, it looks like Hope Torres lost a little bit of ground to that #2 truck. Or wait, sorry. Oh, the #2 truck is the... Or is it? No. Okay, I'm looking right at the 2 trucks. Sorry, I'm looking at the standings from the previous lap, and I didn't see the 2 truck there, but I'm not used to the paint, so give me a break. We'll get used to it. So right now, Hope Torres, the road course ringer of the group, still in 2nd place. Very respectable position. Uh-oh. Oh no. You gotta be kidding. Well, looks like we just had our first game crash. That fucking sucks. Excuse my language, but there's no way around that. That fucking sucks. Sorry, guys. I will get this baby up and running. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, so not sure exactly what happened there. Um, I didn't close anything on my end. It just literally had a hard crash, which I can't say I happened to me in a very long time. So I am not online anymore. Maybe that was the reason. So let's do a sim qualifying, and let's see where everyone reshuffles. It's like Hughes and Makarov got a good break on that. Torres right up there again. Grub got lucky. Where is the 20? Huge break for the 20. Yeah, I think all this horsepower is just too much for my PC, and you know the fact that I'm eating a nice stack of pancakes with dollops of maple syrup probably got into the CPU a little bit, but clean it out. We should be all right. Shatner, bad break on that one, buddy. But yeah, like we had a bit of a reshuffle, but from the most part, I would say everything is roughly around the same. But I apologize, guys. Man, I can't tell you how sorry I am enough. I just nothing's going right tonight, nothing at all. But let's go back into it before everyone falls asleep. Okay, skip a little further, I think. All right, guys. Apologies. Let's hold on. I think the ticker hasn't updated. I'm just gonna chat real quickly. Fresh. Okay, so it appears the ticker has not refreshed since the last rate, so I'm going to export it. Wait. Okay, so I'm just gonna restart the game with, because I want the ticker to go, because this is gonna be such a long night with the road course, so I'm just gonna, hopefully I did that right. Okay, give me another. Okay, so resuming. Everything saved properly. Yes. Okay.
Drivers, to your cars.
Ticker. Good on the on the site. It is refreshed, so I'm gonna go and say refresh once it cycles through. I'm just gonna wait, just make sure everything is working. We'll just classify this as a rain delay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, looks like it'll work now. All right, attempt number 3. Third time's a charm. That's what they say, right? Yeah, sorry, Jess. Just I'm not sure. As soon as we went live, just lost connection with you. I'm not sure what happened, but for those who were wondering, we were talking. Everything was working prior to going live, and as soon as the intro came, just lost touch. But I wanted to ask you guys, how did you like that intro? Because I just finished that a couple days ago, and I think that's going to be the new intro until I can get something else for you guys. There is something else in the works for you guys, another surprise. I'm not going to wreck that, but it's going to be pretty badass. So hang tight for that. Yeah, Dave, I'm not... Man, I'm going to go ahead and blame you on this, because you did jinx this the whole night. I think everything was going smoothly until that comment. So everyone direct your hate mail to davegrub@yahoo.com. Alright, for reals this time, guys. Going green. By the way, another thing. The Mondays of Thunder heads-up display here. As you can see, the section that is going up and down this part here, created by our very own Carlos Perez. So thank you very much to him. I was trying to figure it out myself, but I couldn't. So he stepped in and whipped this up for us. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty sweet. Got a little Mondays of Thunder branding. I love it. Alright, we're green. After a long rain delay and a race restart, here we go. We're only 45 minutes behind. Looks like the rookie, or the new guy, taking the lead. Keith Hughes losing a little bit of ground on the start, much like the last race. Looks like that pole position is not the place you want to be. Come to the green flag. So, I don't think there's been too much drama at the start here from this one. Let's cycle through, see if there's any good race battles going on. Looks like the leaders are kind of just cycling through and sorting themselves out. Oh, got some dirt in the ground. Let's take a look at that, because I'm sure that was a little bit of drama going into turn 4. Ooh, was that the 34 truck and the 50 truck of Mike Carroll? Looks like they just hit the grass a little bit. Not too much time lost, but looks like Mike is kind of dropping a lot of places, but it is what it is, right? There's Mr. Perez riding around. Say top 15, maybe top 10 roughly. Is the ticker cut off for everyone else? I have it on a 16:9 format. Can anyone else see the ticker? Or not see the ticker, sorry? Checking on my phone, it looks to be fine on my phone, Matt. I'm not sure what kind of TV you got, but... Yeah, man, get a better TV, dude. Just kidding. Well, if you want to see the ticker, get a better. How's the quality tonight, folks? It looks fine on my phone, but I'm not watching on a bigger screen. My phone's like 6 inches, so if there's... Ooh. Yeah, so if the quality isn't better, or if noticeably better than the last stream, then I'll probably just go back. Oh, we got a truck off. I'm too busy reading the comments. I'm having fun watching you guys talk each other. And looks like Haley Deegan just took a little dump on the grass there. No harm, no foul. Looks like everyone's kind of just making these small little mistakes. Like I said, you know, beginning of the race, one of the biggest things to watch yourself is to minimize your mistakes and, you know, get that mental aspect of the racing. Because a lot of it is physical, but if you don't have the mental, it's all for nothing. All right, let's go back to the front. Watch this rookie put on a clinic, because I think he heard what I was saying on the broadcast and he decided to change his ways fairly quickly. Man, the angles on this track are garbage. I didn't realize. Especially like on the front stretch, coming into the good parts of the track anyway. Like right here, like what is this? Alright, yeah, let's Dave, man, you're cracking me. I can't watch your comments when I'm doing this, man. You're making me laugh too much. Yes, I did say LED took a dump on the ground. Yes, I did. Yeah, let's focus in on this battle within the battles. So we are doing manufacturer championships during this season, and Chevy took the early lead last race thanks to Matt getting that second place. But we do have two other models of truck that are not exactly legal, but not exactly illegal. So let's take a look at these bad boys and see what they're all about. Two truck who has been in the lead over the 43 all night. So we got the Ford Ranchero driven by Tristan Grace. He was going to run the F-150, but decided against it. Switched back to the Ranchero for the road course. Maybe a little extra downforce. We'll see. Let's check out this El Camino. Stumble there for Grace. The El Camino, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts, but you can't really read it, Greg. There's too much ventilation on the hood, I would say. Looks good otherwise, but I'm sure the sponsor's not happy. I like this. We can take a better look at the graphics on the truck. They're definitely different. But we'll see how this shapes up as the season goes on. Personally, I'm Team Chevy, as I stated before, but as it is now, it's looking like Team Ford is good. So we got a newcomer to the Toyota game, the Soviet, Mr. Makarov. Or, yeah, it's Makarov, right? I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I am. But as I said in the previous the race, you know, very Haas F1 inspired paint here. I wonder if it'll change or if he's going to keep his colors once he gets the sponsor. See, I'm sure that'll be negotiated at the table once this race is over. Yeah, rookie's doing good. Welcome to the league. I believe he is in Spain, though, with Carlos. They are both from Spain. I believe Vladimir has some Russian heritage. But from my knowledge, from when I spoke to Carlos, they are both in Spain, so I'm not sure they're watching right now, but they'll have a nice present to wake up to in the morning. Might want to remind them, gotta head to the third race start, so they don't waste too much time. Oh, can't shit on Chet, Matt. That's mean. Chet does all this work for you, gets you an A1 sponsor, probably the best sponsor money-wise in the field. And you shit on him with a turd Ferguson comment. Sure, he won't appreciate that. Yeah, it's Jess's first paint. It's quite impressive, I must say. I walked him through a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but he did most of it on his own. It's like the battle for the lead is starting to get a bit more intense. Well, up until that point. Top 6, I'd say about top 10 are still almost nose to tail at this point. And I wish they didn't have that helicopter sound effect. I had this angle. That wrecks it forever. I still think Torres is gonna to somehow, some way, pull this out because the road course stats on this truck right now are insane compared to the rest of the field. I think maybe they're just sandbagging for the first half of the race. Remember, we got pit stops coming in around 4 laps time. Tire wear isn't a big factor here, so if you can get some clean air and get out of traffic a little bit, I think the overcut will play a huge role in who wins this race. But so far, caution free after 5 laps. Maybe we'll get something mid-race, but as the field stretches out and gets further away from each other, the chances of a caution are becoming less and less. So that's going to be something to see. Let's take a look. Everyone's complimenting your truck, Jess. Let's get it some air time. How far back are you? Jesus. Where are we going? There she was. Not too shabby, I must say. Where are you? You're in 23rd spot. Not great. Really. I can't do that in an offline race. I have to go on the track and manually do it, so no manual cautions tonight. I'm not NASCAR. A lot of player cars are in the top 20. It's very tight, but we got those AI trucks still kind of in the way of everyone and kind of messing things up. I'm very much looking forward to the first race where we have an all player car field, 40 trucks, and every spot matters. A bit of a player battle here. Mr. King having a much better night after the restart. Wasn't looking too good for him. 2 laps down and I think just riding around in the back. He got a second chance tonight. Wish I got that opportunity last week, but it is what it is. Yeah, Matt, sorry. It's just how the cookie crumbles. Can't control game crashes, but I think the biggest gainer from all of this wasn't the 20, it was definitely the 85, because the 85 was second last. And now he's first, so. And he's holding his own too. I mean, he's definitely got pressure from behind, but overall he's led every lap of this race so far, and can lead 2 more. He's gonna get himself an extra bonus point and potentially be in great position to win this one. Just wants a close-up of his truck. What kind of Easter eggs have you thrown on there? Because when I was looking at Mike's truck earlier, I saw some Easter eggs, but I think they're just too small for people to read. How close do you want us to look, Jess? Do you enjoy the Spectrum Mondays of Thunder banner, which I know isn't an Easter egg, but that refers to our online series. If you guys are in joining, we do run trucks every Sunday. Same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, to an hour practice. Then we hit the tracks an hour later, and it's a pretty fun series. Mixture of all types of racetracks, road courses, short tracks, speedways, super speedways. And that's followed by the Cup Series on Monday nights, same time, but a heavier emphasis on super speedways and 1.5 mile tracks. Yeah, definitely a different story here tonight from the last race on Friday, where everyone was doing about 200 miles an hour, 3 wide. Everything's kind of strung out and all just battling one position at a time. Got 4, 5 player cars in the screen here, all kind of battling it out. Looks like that number 9 truck is looking to get into the top 9 now, and Mr. Grubb is following him. Tries to go around the long way on the outside. Might work. Like there's a lot more grip on that outside line, and hasn't quite cleared him just yet. But maybe he will going into the kink if he doesn't make a mistake. Should be. I don't know. 34 held his own. Kept the spot into turn 5. This is one of the harder corners in the infield. I think it's very hard to get perfect, and followed by turn 6 here, which is probably the most important turn on the whole track. You gotta really get a good exit for that NASCAR turn 1, 2, and backstretch section. So almost 100 miles an hour in these trucks, so it's quite fast. You can get some good speed. I love it. Oh, freaking bright that truck is. Dave, you could be all the way in the back and you'll still see your truck. It looks like everyone's kind of just holding their positions for now, waiting for that first set of pit stops, which should actually begin next lap. So we might see some action. Based off my testing here, the AI aren't very conscious of other trucks on the pit lane. Some are, some aren't. It's very random. So your truck may not enter the pits as clean as it did. Or sorry, it may not exit the pits as clean as it did when it entered. And any frontal damage to these trucks is going to be crucial, because this is a very high-speed road course, especially for the trucks. So aero does play a huge part. Hopefully none of the player trucks get mangled up, but we'll see. Ooh, Dave getting really loose there. Allows the 93 to check up, and the 50 going around the outside. Now we got a interesting battle here for 11th position, I believe, as that 9 truck kind of skates away from all this drama. This is about 10 seconds behind the race leader, so a yellow would be necessary, I think, at this point for these guys to have any contention to win. But certainly a top 5 or top 10 is not out of the question at this point. Let's check up on race leader. Got Keith Hughes still driving around in 6. He's looking for a good finish tonight. I think he was one of the trucks that got burned last race. Him and Mike for sure. That last lap, low line, looking for a solid top 10, and they ended up finishing way down in about 20th. I could be wrong on this one. Yeah, I was thinking about doing our first exhibition race tomorrow night. I am free tomorrow night, so we could probably do something then. I haven't really worked out the details for those things, so if you guys would like, I can explain them, what I have in mind now. I have two ideas basically of what I think could happen. Sure, it'll definitely be a fun track, like something you wouldn't see in real life. It'll definitely be a fictional track, maybe something crazy. We'll have a lot of cautions. I'm thinking maybe I'll tweak the AI a little bit so it's a bit funny and goofy. So what my idea was, either we could have a 40 car field and we'll have bigger wrecks, or we could just do the 11 trucks and maybe kind of just battle it out and see who finishes on top. Of course, the exhibition races are going to be all profit. So there won't be any chance you guys lose money at all. And also, since I'm going to increase or play with the AI a little bit, I'm going to, if your truck wrecks out, I won't have this count toward a truck if you DNF at all. So let me know. Yeah, Bristol Dirt is definitely cool. We do have a dirt race on the schedule. If you guys took a look at it, we have Knoxville for trucks only. So I'm going to test that out. I did test it a little bit with the truck AI, so Fuji Raceway. Oh god. Yeah, I'm going to stay away from that. I don't even know if there's a version for that on this game, and if there is, that's pretty incredible because there's so many different tracks with this game. It's what, 18 years old now, still kicking. Look at this, we got 11 people watching an 18-year-old game. Blows my mind. Excuse me. Are we going to see our first set of pit stops? And yes, we do. Looks like the leaders are in. Anyone staying out? Looking like all the leaders are coming in. Everybody's in. I'm not seeing one truck stay out, so it looks like lap 10 was the magic number for these guys. Like the 85's taking 2 tires. Going to take all 4 tires. Not sure if that's necessary, but looks like everyone's going to take it, so no harm, no foul. If a caution comes out, they'll be fine. Are we going to see any shuffling in the pits? Oh, 9 and the 93 make huge contact, and that's exactly what I was talking about. You're gonna see that. Oh, we got more drama. Wow. No caution. Huge drama coming in. It's so hard getting out of this pit lane if you're double file. Wow. Once again, I think I got burned on this one. But you'll notice, I think everyone's pretty much single file now. You're going to notice that 9 truck is going to be very much off the pace now. More than you would think, just because that is a lot of front end damage. Yeah, you can see the whole hood is buckled in. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Alex came in for a pit stop, get that fixed, but you can already see he's starting to lose positions. And it's only going to get worse going into the speedway section of the track. Yeah, us Canadians can't drive. Gonna say that on next week when I beat you again, Jess, or? Not gonna be a good 7 laps for my driver, that's for sure. He's already lost 2 spots. Looking to make it 3, maybe 4, and oh, goes from bad to worse. Brings out the caution. Got yellow on the track, and looks like Alex got even more damage now. But looks like that 13 got back up and running. If anything, the syrup is an advantage. You want to have a good grip on the wheel. Yeah, that 9 truck is way off the pace. Another poor finish for that 9 truck. Looks like is imminent. Let's see. And he definitely won't be coming in this time, but I wouldn't be surprised if I made a pit stop after the next lap. But c'est la vie. It is what it is, as I always say. But let's go back up to the front here quickly. It looks like the 50 truck has a little bit of damage as well on the side. Looks like he might have got involved in some pit drama. Not sure what that was, but I didn't catch it. If any of y'all saw it, let me know. So we got some damaged player trucks here. Looks like a lot of the player trucks got the worst end of this deal. The number 9 truck, number 93 truck, the 50 truck, all with some damage. So, gonna see if anybody comes down pit road. I would be very surprised if anyone besides that number 9 truck and maybe some other trucks with heavier damage came down pit road. I don't see too much damage besides that number 9. I haven't talked too much about these guys lately. Just kind of riding around the back, doing their own thing tonight. Staying out of trouble. Looks like the 43 also has a little bit of side damage there. Bad debut for that El Camino truck, that's for sure. The number 2 Ranchero in top 10, showing him who's boss. But it's been all 85 all night long, and I'm not seeing any more damage. But like that 19 truck made, it's just off the pace, I guess. 15 pit, not sure if that was entirely legal. Black flag. But we'll stick around and see if we get any takers going in the pits. If not, we'll jump to a quick commercial break and rejoin once we go back green. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be at the back of this line sooner rather than later. Either if I pit now and fix my damage, or if I don't pit, I'll be in the back shortly. But if anything, a yellow was the last thing I wanted to see. Now everyone's bunched up, I'll just get freight trained. I hope you're talking about the race for the win there, Greg, because I don't think this battle is going to be too exciting tonight, at least until we get to a speedway or something where passing will be a little bit more easy to come by. But yeah, I wonder if this rookie here can get the win in his first race. Yeah, I'm not seeing any takers. Oh, yeah, looks like I had the one truck. I think that was 9. Check quickly and... Oh. That would have been the call to make. Might as well pit under yellow and fix the damage, because you're going to the back anyway. You might as well at least be a little bit aggressive and make passes. Like, apparently I'm on a budget, didn't take any tires. Let's shape that hood off, who needs it? Yeah, that's my night pretty much over with. But you never know what can happen. We could get another caution, could get some prices back that way. Not the way I wanted to start though, that's for sure. A new sponsor. Anyway, folks, gonna take a quick commercial break. Hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully we'll see you back before we go green.
Hey JD, you see my drink anywhere? I'll keep looking.
Where does Carl Edwards get his power? Subway low-fat $5 footlongs, like the tempting oven-roasted chicken or Black Forest ham. They fuel him up for amazing performances. Subway, eat fresh.
Found it.
At Domino's, you can carry out 3-topping pizzas for just $7.99 each. And with Domino's Carside Delivery, you can conveniently stay in your car while you do it. Just pull up, check in online, and we'll quickly bring your food to you.
Thank you.
so you don't have to get out to get carry out. Like Denny here.
Hey, Hamlin. I like your PJs.
PJs.
Stay in the driver's seat with Domino's Carside Delivery.
Fly the blimp, too much hot air. Race announcer, same thing there. Wouldn't get a word in with you know who. Just get down on the track and do what you do. Slide down in my seat, pull the belts tight. Get up on the wheel and let the dust fly. Never know how. Never know how.
Oh, look at Kyle Busch out there.
Yeah, he is all over the track.
I mean, what has gotten into him today?
Oh, that cannot be good.
Oh, unbelievable.
Whoa, look out.
Wait a minute. Is Kyle in reverse?
Yeah, you don't see that every day. Okay, that is bad,
man.
bad driving.
Oh, this is not like Kyle at all.
Are we winning?
I thought you were looking.
M&M's makes race day more fun.
What is Kyle thinking?
All right, we're back. Just about to go green. Let's see if the new guy can hold him off and win his first ever race and his first ever start. And we're back green. Here we go. Got 4 laps remaining. 5 laps remaining. Takes a wide entry into turn 1 to get that better exit. Looks like he's going to hold off the 2 cars behind him. Get pretty loose. Looks like everything is sorting themselves out. Looks like if Torres wants to win this race, now is the time to do it. You gotta clear the 16 quick, but looks like that 85 truck is starting to sail away already. Looks like that 82 truck still staying in the top 10, which is a good start, or a good race for him. Regardless, I mean, he started a little higher, I think, but you know, any top 10 in this series is a good one. Didn't look like that 26 truck could clear the 16, and now we got 2 trucks breaking away from the pack. That been all 85 all the way. That number 2 truck of Grace looking on the inside there, trying to get that 7th spot from the 23 of Moffitt. Mr. Grubb there looking, he made quite a restart, I would say. He was shown in 11th up the line, and now he's right there battling for 8th with the 2. Got the 93 there in the top 10, so it's a good night for the player trucks, that's for sure. Got 4 laps remaining. Will anybody have something for this 85 truck? What happens when you go for walks, man? You miss all the action. Like 33 is trying to make a move. Trying to clear that number 2 truck. Get 8th position. Not sure if I mentioned it before, but there's a nice tribute to the late great Alan Kowicki on the bed of this truck. Can't really see it from these pictures, but it's a nice touch. He when you think of booters on a race car, I definitely think of him. I know Chase kind of has carried the torch a little bit since then, but Nothing will replace the white and the orange scooter colors in my mind. Definitely a legend. Not too much left of this race now. Everything's kind of sorting itself out before it finishes. I think, not sure if anyone's going to have much player-wise to challenge this 85 truck, but that number 4 of Raphael Lessard, who is Canadian, by the way, Jess, thank you very much. He might be able to dethrone the truck that has led literally all 16 laps now of this race, and it's like we got a caution on the track again, and I think that might be the race. I hope not, but if my math is correct, hold on a second. I think we might have a one-lap shootout. I hope we can get some action before this is finished, but yeah, I'm thinking it might be a one-lap shootout. I hope I'm right. But let's find out and see what caused that caution. Looks like that 13 truck is way killed. That he was involved in that first wreck. Brought out the caution. We had some free. Oh yeah, I think we found the problem here. It was that 34. It's getting pinballed, much like the first wreck. Trying to go 3 wide in that bus stop is never going to be a good idea, and it looks like that 19 truck was just over aggressive and caused the 34 to do some loop-de-loops and cut that infield, and it's like it was more or less no harm, no foul, besides some positions lost. But yeah, an extra point for me at least. Like, I haven't made too much ground. 36. I think I finished 35th in the first race, so I'm off to a cracking start on this championship. You all better watch out now, because I'm coming. I'm gonna be hungrier than ever in the next race, that's for sure. Which will be, I think, Homestead. So we'll see what happens on our first speedway track. I like Homestead. It's gonna be a fun race to watch. Not sure how exciting the racing will be, because it will never be replicated perfectly like it is in real life, because the real life version of that track is absolutely perfect. There's no question about it. Definitely one of my favorite 1.5 mile tracks. But I don't think we're gonna have any cautions, or sorry, any pit stops this time by, or at least for the leaders anyway. You'd be silly to pit, because you'll never gain that traction or those positions back. But I think, really think we might have a one-lap shootout. It'll give everyone else another chance to maybe battle for the lead and fight, get themselves in the playoffs. Torres wasn't able to get ahead during that restart, so this is definitely going to hurt them. Coming to one to go. We won't find out here. It'll switch around halfway through the lap, so what I'm going to do is we'll do some more commercials, and hopefully you guys enjoy those. We'll figure out what's happening after the break.
Fan mail for Denny Hamlin just keeps rolling in. Mitch Gordon from Albany, New York writes, "Hey FedEx, I heard that when Denny isn't racing, he volunteers at a retirement home." Well, Mitch,
Come on, Marty. Is that all you got? Did you see Marty bump me?
Do you hate saving money, Jeff?
What is it with you? I don't hate saving money.
Are you sure? Because I'm racking my brain here. I have no idea why you would possibly...
I got my own family, Tom. Yeah.
Lug nuts in your family?
Of course.
Unbelievable.
Join a Sprint family for as low as $25 a month, and for a limited time, get a switching bonus worth up to $650. Happy connecting from Sprint.
Some race, huh? Oh, yeah. You should have seen it. He got just a little bit loose coming off of turn 2. And going down the backstretch, I got right up on his spoiler, and we started off into turn 3. He got loose and just lost it. It's okay. Don't worry. He walked away.
Subway Restaurants. Proud sponsor of Greg Biffle and the number 16 Ford car.
Tony's retiring later this year, so he's been exploring new sides of himself.
I made a pretty brown right there. Oh my gosh, that's magical. You see, Kevin, I believe painting is like poetry without the words. I really need you to stand still. Done. It's a metaphor for us.
No.
Oh, come on.
No way.
And we're back with some devastating news. The lights on the pace car have not gone out, and I feel like this race might be complete, with the exception of any reliability issues. I think we might have ourselves a winner. The 85 truck, his very first start, his very first race. Vladimir Makarov from Spain is going to win in the second race we've done. So that is quite the feat. He led literally from flag to flag. I'm impressed with the show he put on. He had a terrible first race. Unfortunately for everyone else, that race got suspended and had to restart. Yeah. I feel bad for everyone who kind of suffered from the crash. I mean, it wasn't really my fault, but I'll tell you, that 85 truck definitely took advantage of the circumstances and made the most of it. I think. But you know what? Hey, let's be happy. We had our very first player truck win, and you're in the show, buddy. Congratulations. Not too bad for your first race. Let's see where else everyone else finished. Sorry. We got Hope Torres, the road racing ringer, in 4th position. Got Keith Hughes, solid top 10 in 6th. We got the Ranchero of Mr. Grace in 8th position. Dave Grubb, solid showing again, 9th spot, followed by Carlos Perez, another top 10, I think. He did pretty good in the first race, if I'm not mistaken. A little ways back, we got Mr. Carroll, 14th, followed by Wayne King, 15th. Bess Hanna, a little bit of a rebound from the first race, 16th, considering, you know, he isn't that great of a road course racer in real life. Wink, wink. He did great tonight. 48 of Matt Mass in 18th. Top 20 for that team. That's great. You know, he finished second in the first race by 0.02 of a second. Solid showing here tonight again. He'll be well underway in the championship, at least for the points race. We got the number 1 truck of Vince Curtis, 22nd. Followed by the 43 El Camino of Greg Shetner in 25th. Solid showing from them as well. a prototype vehicle. What else we got? Way down the line, all the way down the line. Number 9 truck, Jarvie finishing 35th once again. I seem to like that number. Fortunately, it doesn't pay well, and the points are garbage. And I think that's about it for our player cars. We round the bus stop for the final time. That 85 truck only has about a mile left or so to go before he gets his first official win. Matt, I'm never going to get your name right. I've given up. You can change your player name to Matt Mass, and I'll be more comfortable saying that. But you add those extra vowels in there, I get confused. Hey man, I lost yesterday. Well, I didn't race yesterday, but Brian won. Brian, gotta get on here and race the online trucks with us. Brian Hunt, one of our longest league members, won his first ever race last night. Countless tries, lots of frustration, sweat, a lot of swear words. Finally got it. But we're not talking about yesterday, we're talking about today, and looks like Vladimir Makarov gets his first ever win and his first ever start, and it is official. Congratulations. Not bad. I'm sure lots of sponsors are going to be knocking on his door after this showing. You can definitely turn left and right. So anyone looking for branding on that 85 truck, just give old Chet a call. He'll respond. Well, not the exciting finish I wanted tonight, but at least we finished and it didn't crash, so it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the race tonight. I tried to make it as entertaining as possible. Next time maybe we can get Jess on here, get a little bit of color commentary. We'll definitely work on that, Jess. I don't know what happened tonight, but Chet's grammar needs work, that's for sure. But when it comes to money and financials, he doesn't make any mistakes. He's a solid accounting guy. Anyway, guys, so that's it for tonight. I'm going to try and figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. Thank you. Let me know what you guys want to do. As for tomorrow, if we do just player trucks, it'll be a lot more money in it for everyone, which would be nice, because I think some teams are kind of hemorrhaging money. Wink, wink, me. If you want a 40 truck field, make it more interesting, bigger crashes, more excitement, you can do that for sure as well. Just let me know in the Discord or on here what you guys want to do. Yeah, they're sending me after the stream to go get that turd in the infield grass. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. Let's take a look at the official standings here. Only 2 trucks retired, so a pretty low attrition race. 1 truck a lap down, the pinball of Josh Remy. But everyone else seemed to do okay tonight, so not too bad. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Now it's official, that's for sure. Alright, folks. See you again tomorrow, I guess. Hope everyone had a good time. See ya tomorrow.